Hmm? Alright. What am I gonna do? I'll make a character, I guess.
The ray of light from the evil seed pierced the sky, its glow reaching as far as India. And here we find another person whose fate was entwined with the two swords.
Consumed by the evil seed, yet still with presence of mind. A link between chaos and this world. You are quite the interesting one. Still, you will eventually succumb to the chaos, unless you engrave a clear image of yourself onto your soul.
I'll make the quality a bit better. I can't, can I? Nah. I'm just gonna have to assume it's alright. So, character making time.
Let's go.
I shouldn't really care about the voice for
This fight will be. This should be a good. You will die. This should be a good fight.
sound like Gladios.
I won't hold back. I can't run away. Well, guess I got a weaklings.
I am beautiful.
Let's go.
I can see the white. This should you will. I won't hold back. I can't run away.
Wait a second. Right. I'm gonna have my iPad on so I can tell what's happening. It's not buffering. It's not buffering, so it must be good. Right.
If you can keep a hold of who you are, you will be able to stave off the chaos. Now, arise. Take up your weapon and fight. Your life depends on it.
Expect a lot of reading. I named it Game Salvo. I named it a Game Sale. Oh well. When I woke up, my head was pounding. Maybe it was the nightmare I had, but I could barely catch my breath or stop shaking. You're finally awake. It seems you had quite the nightmare. A man in a hood stood at my side. His appearance suggested someone quiet but strong-willed. My name is SoulCalibur, and I know what's happened to you. You were greatly affected by the evil seed. You escaped becoming a malfested, but I'm afraid you may not escape death. Ask about the evil seed. Ask about the malfested. Ask about your nightmare and the headache. The evil seed. It is a great evil that bursts forth from Western Europe as a torrent of light and rain down around the world. Did I just skip it? Hang on, did I? Right, I thought I skipped it. They are beings whose bodies and minds have been twisted by evil. Symptoms vary, but some are known to become monsters. Many malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent, and attack people. Luckily for you, fate put you on a different path. Your body does not appear to have been altered by the evil seed. However, it seems to have affected your soul, linking it to what is the astral chaos. The astral chaos is a curious realm where great power collides. In time, it will consume your soul, resulting in your death. Your nightmare and headache are a sign of what is to come. If you wish to continue living, come with me. I will teach you how to extend your life. The astral fissure. The air was stifling, and each step required an immense amount of effort. SoulCalibur, however, seems to proceed unfazed. Eventually my eyes was greeted by something beyond my own imagination. Yeah, sorry, this is not good. That is an astral fissure, a rip in space and time. It is caused by the great power that flows through the earth, and the evil dispersed by the evil seed. To continue living, you will need to obtain the power of the astral fissure. Naturally, it is easier said than done. An astral fissure excludes a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it, or turns them into manifested. However, when someone with great power approaches, a flash of light will bring forth with it a visitor. Grrr. Don't just sit there surprised. It looks like you've got a fight on your hands. Grrr. 10 out of 10 voice acting. Would voice act again.
Battle 1.
Defeat your opponent.
Damn you! Damn you! It's over! Damn you! It's over!
Yeah.
Battle 2. Fight.
Damn you! It's over! Damn you!
Well, how to do that scene? You win. Ba ba da ba da da ba ba da. The attacker burst into particles of light that soon faded. Those freakish warriors, berserkers, appear when the strong approach an astral fissure. Oh, pardon me. Perhaps in response to the power. Berserkers come from memories of warriors who sought strength. To defeat them, you must simply be stronger. There's no other way. However, you can obtain phenomenal power from the fissure, which will enable you to continue living and provide resistance to the astral chaos attempt to devour your soul. If you can withstand the astral chaos, you will no longer have to fear for your life. Now, claim your power from the astral fissure. Encouraged by SoulCalibur, I thrust my arms forward into the astral fissure. A surge of life burst forth, flowing through my arms and into my body. My heart pounded as my body began burning feverishly. As long as the scattered evil and the earth's power remain, astral fissures will continue to appear. I hear that there is another astral fissure on the outskirts of a village in the southeast. That is all I can tell you. Before you go, take this. SoulCalibur revealed a set of scales, on top of which fluttered one blue flame and one red flame. These are spirit scales, otherwise known as the lever of soul. Take them. Your body is overflowing with energy from the astral chaos. It is the power of chaos and of order. The state of your soul will determine which power you draw from. These scales will reveal to you which way your soul is leaning. It should help you to maintain control. Now you must embark on a journey to save your life. So long.
Your soul surges in your body.
Your soul surges in your body. Hallelujah. Chapter 1. The journey begins. The Blades of Fate. Ah. I wonder who's watching. Not one person. I opened my eyes to an impossible sight. I was floating in a vast space. The ground was nowhere to be seen, and the sky stretched on into infinity. Right. Ruined chunks of masonry floated by, a broken pillar from a temple, a half-collapsed home. A house, I mean. A fallen tower, structures of every shape and size in the corner of the globes. At the center of it all was an enormous whirlpool of light. I watched as a colossal building was drawn into it, bricks ripping from the mortar and accelerating into the brilliant glow. A piece of rubble made contact and it disappeared in utter silence. The light captivated me with its beauty, but at the same time it filled my heart with dread. Little by little, that terrible light was drawing me in. Struggle as I might, I could not break free at its inexorable grasp. Slowly, ever so slowly, the distance between us shrunk. Maybe it was destiny for my soul to become entwined with the astral chaos. But I will not submit to destiny and allow myself to be consumed by that bright harbinger of death. I need strength, the strength to defy my fate. The light drew near when suddenly two swords appeared before me. As I reached my hand out to grasp the floating blades, a voice broke the silence. Those who desire strength must make a choice. If you value your freedom and wish for the power to pursue your own path, choose the golden sword. If you honor the virtues of harmony and reason, and wish for the power to bring order to a chaotic world, choose the azure sword. Which should I choose? The golden sword or the azure sword? I'ma choose the golden sword. I grasped the golden sword and felt a wave of power surge through me. With glowing excitement, I raised the blade high and struck a powerful blow into the swirling light. The tips have...
Resonates with the darkness.
The scales have tipped towards evil. Oof. Play menu. Hey, you okay? You want to be careful swinging your weapon around, round like that by yourself. Have you maybe had far too many drinks? I have to lean forward. Barely conscious, I couldn't tell if the nightmare had ended. A shadow of what looked like an enemy waved in front of me. One that seemed robust, strong and armed. I readied my weapon. My only escape from this nightmare was to fight. I'm sorry. Easy there, I'm not looking for a fight. Well, looks like I've got no choice. Reduce your opponent's health to a certain level.
Damn you! It's over.
Rock, paper, scissors.
My turn. Now take that.
Come on! That's it. You back to your senses? I'm sorry. It wasn't a nightmare. I'd been fighting for real. When I came to, a friendly yet somewhat heroic looking man was standing before me. The name's Maxi. What do you go by? I told Maxi my name. A game's tale. Don't listen to what the game says. A game's tale? Nice name. Don't worry, I ain't gonna steal all your possessions or anything. You know, you've got skills. But as an apology for attacking me out of nowhere, how about you listen to what I got to say? It's nothing bad, just a job offer and... According to Maxi, the residents of a nearby village suddenly vanished one day. At the same time, a mysterious hole formed nearby, from which strange creatures had started to emerge. The village head believed it was these creatures who had attacked the villagers and ordered they be found and exterminated. I know how to handle myself, so I agreed to help, but they wanted me to take care of the hole as well as the creatures. Right when I was thinking I needed some help, I ran into you. The reward juicier than a rare steak. How about we split it 50-50? How's the 50-50 split sound? The mysterious hole sounded a lot like an astral fissure. When I asked Maxi where it was, he pointed towards the direction I was heading. I decided to accept his offer. Alright then, let's do this, partner. With a self-assured grin, he extended his hand. With a spirit of solidarity, I grasped it firmly. I'm gonna change my weapon to Sophitia's. The campsite. As someone who traveled the world, Maxi had a lot of stories to tell on our journey. All I hear nowadays is crazy talk. To the rest of the continent, some lord suddenly went nuts. In another town there was a massacre that wiped out the entire population. But nobody knows who or what caused it. Do I like this game? Yes, I do. Even when we were attacked once by a bunch of creeps with red eyes. Maxie was the captain of a pirate crew who was venturing around the globe, yet he didn't speak in an aggressive or threatening tone. You know, I forgot to ask, what's given you the travel back a game's tale? We're all wary of saying too much. I mentioned that there was something I needed to take care of at the astral fissure created by the evil seed. Never heard of it. Some of my crew might know something, though I'll ask around. Man, I'm beat. I'm gonna turn in for the day. See you bright and early tomorrow. I woke up with a splitting headache, the remnants of the nightmare flickering in my mind. What's up? You were calling out in your sleep. Here, drink up. I thanked Maxie and told him it was nothing. My headache subsided, but I wasn't going to be getting any more sleep. Oh. Hold on. Now I'm gonna Creation? I've never seen that option. Ah, I can change it now. I had an idea. Now equipment, choose from template. No, not the benevolence. Yeah. No, why? No. No. I'll make it that. suddenly I heard a voice behind me. When I turned, I found there was a very young man standing with a smile on his face. He gave us a small nod. Greetings. May I assume you're also heading through this forest on a mission to hunt monsters? Yeah, we are. You too? Yes, my name's Horan. I heard that I heard there were others who'd accept the mission, so I thought I'd introduce myself. I see. I'm Maxie, and this is my partner in crime, against Sale. I have a suggestion. How about we join forces? When I signed up for this mission, my intent was only to serve those in trouble. I have no problem splitting the reward with you. Sounds like a plan, but I'm gonna have to test your skills first. You game? Of course, yeah. Yes, of course. Let us begin.
Battle 1. Fight! Battle 2. Fight!
Yeah. Yurin, I must say, your aggression style is impressive. You're not so bad yourself. Where'd you pick up those staff skills? At Ling Shensu, alongside my brother. To be honest, I thought I'd fare better against you. Ha, you did good. I feel like it should be me asking you to join forces. You're with me, right, in the game's tale? Nah. Don't be such a downer. Fighters like this don't wash ashore every day. You're one of us now, Horan. Welcome aboard. Thank you. As a sign of our new friendship, how about one of Ling Shu's famous cakes? No one should fight on an empty stomach. Deal me in. Come on, Game's Tale. Dig in. Now, I'm gonna exit this mode. I'm gonna go into story mode. Now, with Ivy, I'm probably gonna get, like, bad. Because Ivy is... Disaster Lamel.
Across all history, the truly strong remain shrouded deep in darkness, hidden from society. They carefully erase all traces of their existence, so that when later generations look back on history, it is as if they were never there. But sometimes, chaos, even the most perfect plans to erase one's tracks leave unexpected loose ends. This tome was one of those loose ends, left behind in charred ruins. What secrets lie within?
SoulCalibur created me. A banal way to begin a tome, but writing down one's own history in a book is strange enough to begin with. I began writing this as an indulgent pastime, so I may as well enjoy myself. Now, about the cursed sword known as Soul Edge. I intend to record its secrets in this very tome. However, I must exercise caution. A fitting end awaits all who seek the cursed sword. Some may laugh and call this an exaggeration. Should anyone who has held that sword ever read this tome, though, I'm certain they'll agree with me. The origin of Soul Edge is a mystery. Legend says it was once an ordinary sword, void of any power. But after fighting on countless battlefields, it gathered a great deal of negative power, until a curse fell upon it. That much is true. All who took Soul Edge in their hands became slaves to the blade, murdering until they bled their last drop of blood. That is why so few know of it, despite its appearances time and time again throughout history. Until, that is, an age long past, when there appeared a man with a mind powerful enough to resist the sword's control. He was known as the Hero King.
Ooh. The Hero King, the dominating figures who wielded Soul Edge, the birth of SoulCalibur. I need a drink.
In that ancient age, great change came only through war. Thus, controlling Soul Edge meant ruling the world. The Hero King, being the man he was, one could say it was inevitable that he would bring peace to this warring world. I won't record the Hero King's name here. Someday I may decide the time is right to reveal it, but that time isn't now. It is said the Hero King lost Soul Edge due to his jealous son. After the Hero King killed his son, the spirit sword SoulCalibur was born from the remnants of the cursed sword. Indeed, the cursed sword and the spirit sword both come from the very same steel. While the name Soul Edge is known to a select few, the name SoulCalibur is known to almost no one. There is a reason the spirit sword was never revealed to the world. Some say the Hero King created the spirit sword, but the truth is that the Hero King risked his life and failed. Those who would carry on the dead king's wish and perfect SoulCalibur were to come later. They were known as the guardians of the spirit sword. Like a thief in the night, they took the spirit sword and withdrew into the dark recesses of history. They told others of the Hero King's spirit sword, and that they were going into hiding to both prevent SoulCalibur from being used for evil, and to prepare for the threat of Soul Edge.
The king who laid his hands on the spirit sword.
The guardians of the spirit sword only entrust SoulCalibur to a select few. One recent example was a king from medieval Europe. Born in Britain, the king used the spirit sword to rule a large swath of Europe. I'm skeptical as to whether the king ever truly existed. But assuming the tales are true, he was somehow connected with the guardians of the Spirit Sword, from whom he received the blade. Also, it would be reasonable to assume the king fought with the one who possessed the cursed sword and won. After the king's death, though, no one knows what happened to the Spirit Sword. Perhaps we should assume it eventually found its way back to the guardians of the Spirit Sword. But it should be noted that their power had dwindled greatly by that time. At the same time, there were those who awaited the second coming of the king. On the
King Jesus.
king's passing, a loyal knight set forth to find the Spirit Sword and restore the crown. That was the start of the secret society known as the Aval Organization. They hid themselves well for a considerably long period of time. Not even I learned of their inner workings until quite recently. Sworn to the late king, the Aval Organization sought the Spirit Sword and secretly assassinated all whom they deemed outsiders. Those who were aligned with the cursed sword or did harm to humankind. A deeper look, however, reveals there was some unrest hidden below the organization's seemingly unshakable exterior.
The evil seed, the cursed sword's quickening in its discharge of power. More reading.
After slumbering in the shadows,
I'm just going to skip this, I'm sorry.
Soul Cervantes, Soul A, when and after Cervantes shattered immediately the Eve. Why did what happened? Not even on, but one. What is it? There are in a common some room person I've met in.
Can we fight?
Whilst in but we know that the it there one. I the when the after at for in no massacre.
Is this it? Is this all yours? Is this all your words, Samuel?
That my that with and I've and
That's it. No. And we're doing this one.
Raphael, the cold, cruel head of the Sorel family, is known for his fencing prowess and deep knowledge of medical science. Though still young, he has survived numerous plots and venomous political strife to establish his family as part of the ruling elite. However, when the evil seed occurred, a noble that he had backed went violently insane and attempted to kill the king. Seeing this as the perfect opportunity to strike, Raphael's political enemies blamed him for the incident and attacked his Paris home. Betrayed one by those around him, Raphael fled to his birthplace, Rouen, in order to mount a counterattack. Though he arrived safely after shaking off his pursuers, he did not get the welcome he had hoped for.
Hello.
Nicola, why are you fraternizing with the enemy?
Dear Uncle, it is you who has driven me to this. How could you support a traitor who sought to slay His Highness?
You have nowhere left to run, Lord Raphael, former head of the House of Sorel.
So even my own flesh and blood would debase themselves to save their own skin. You think by selling me out, the same won't happen to you?
We are simply doing what you have taught us. Trust no one. Those of no worth must be cast aside. even one's own parents.
Main in SoulCalibur,
Such callous teachings are worthy
either
of
Sophitia
but no matter.
or slash Cassandra, but they're technically the same. But in this one, it's Sophitia, and I'm talking over the people, but eh. And Exanua, the girl with the straight sword that does a lot of swings, her. Funny enough, that's like Seg 3. Didn't Seg 3 become Nightmare?
Let us begin.
Ah!
Let us begin. Try to have some dignity. Still one more?
Noise. I've never played Ralph's match. I used to play as Amy, but she never came in this one.
Damn it all. Everything started going wrong that day. The day that great beam of light pierced the sky. Blast! How many more pursuers must I slay?
He's headed into the slums. You lot secure the surrounding area.
I have nothing left. Life is but a series of betrayals. None shall give me a second glance if I look like this.
Who the heck? You?
A pauper's daughter?
I heard something over here.
Oh no.
This back alley can't be my end.
You, child. A strange noble passed through here, didn't he? Tell me where he went.
Okay.
Is this how my life is to end? Betrayed by a child?
And hid behind the horse cart.
The coward! After him! He should still be nearby!
Wait. Oh, she didn't.
What?
They're gone now.
Indeed. You saved me.
No, I just wanted to annoy them.
Still, I'm glad. So, tell me your name.
Amy?
I didn't. I was.
Amy.
Wait. What?
Why cry when you're safe?
Wait. Huh? Amy. Isn't that? Huh? Doesn't Amy become Amy? I know Amy's a character in one of the games. I didn't know that, and she uses the rapier like Ralph does.
This should do it. Just don't touch the wound.
Thanks. Us poor folk never get to see a doctor. Then again, it's not as if we've any reason to live.
In my short while here, not one of these people has spoken with hope.
You know, life's strange sometimes. Red's a loner and normally doesn't trust others. Speak of the devil. Farewell.
Hi, Raphael. I Not much. But here.
You're too kind. The money I earned... Oh no, he left without paying.
Dummy.
SoulCalibur 6 is a reboot of the timeline.
Do you not have a family?
Don't know.
Wait, does Amy become Ralph's daughter?
It
I
must
think
be
Amy
tough
may...
for an orphan to fend for herself.
Hope only leads to despair. At least when I'm alone, no one can betray me. Right?
From a young age...
I think you're
she's
going to
never
become
trusted
something to
anyone.
him.
Just like me. Whether one is rich or poor, life is equally twisted and corrupt.
Someone's coming. Hide.
Wait, is she gonna fight him?
Why, hello, Red. You're a slippery one. Everyone around here's paid their protection money. Except you. What is it? Have you found yourself another bodyguard?
Don't be stupid.
Hey!
I know you've got some vagabond looking after you. How dare you bring trouble to my territory?
Hey! No!
First, your left leg.
Don't be a jerk!
Filthy vermin! Unhand her now!
It's fine. Come here, you. You deserve this. Mister, no, Mister, you deserve this. Take this. Ah!
Try to have some dignity. With my blade, I shall forge a new world.
I have never played Ralph's route until now. Maxi wannabe.
Amusing. Try to have some dignity.
Hashtag protect Amy. He didn't die? This will kill ya. Or not. There you go, he's down. Can I keep hitting him? Aw, they took that out of the game where you keep hitting him and scream. You okay?
Amy, are you all right? Show me your leg.
You didn't need to come out. Getting hit's no big deal. It's normal.
No, Amy. It's not.
It is not normal.
It's not the way the world is.
Really?
You've given me a future. In return, I must give you the same.
Go ahead, if that's what you want.
Oh, she sounds so depressed. Number 1. With an aristocrat continuing to fight their petty battles, ordinary people had all but surrendered their spirit and given up on life like animated corpses. Their lives were drained of all meaning and joy. Instead, Raphael decided it's best to seek refuge with Amy in the land where the sun never sets, Spain.
Your blade is sharp, but a little too straight. That's the brilliance of a French sword, and it's failing.
Indeed. However, there is someone whose life I must protect. That's why I must learn the best techniques Spanish swordsmanship has to offer.
Ah!
A sword is indeed for protection. You must move with rhythm and swing your sword with passion. On guard.
That's probably why Amy isn't in here, because it's a reboot of a timeline. And that's probably why there's a new evolution of the SoulCalibur, which is probably why it's like the old ones. Anyway, just kick you. Oh Christ! Kick him off the edge!
Try to have some dignity.
Yep.
Excellent. All movement must come from the heart. You appear to have grasped that concept well. I'm grateful for your instruction. Actually, I have one more request. This girl, I'd like her to learn to protect her.
Hell yes! Aww!
Such a sense of caution. It's difficult to teach one who keeps a lock on her heart. However, I may know someone who can be of assistance.
Really? Please introduce us at once.
Oh, he's becoming like a father figure!
You're such a dummy.
As he wandered through Spain like nomads, Raphael sharpened his blade skills while also teaching Amy some techniques. However, with his enemies a constant threat, he felt his and Amy's nomadic lifestyle would do her more harm than good, so he took the risk of crossing the border back to France. Aww.
Raphael, I'm cold. Hold my hand.
Aww.
Sorry, Amy. How's this? We must find sanctuary, no matter what it takes. I can't teach you properly if we keep having to escape.
Raphael Sorel, I never thought I'd see you on French soil. How unfortunate for you to run into us.
I thought we'd be safe over the mountains. Are you sure you all want to covet me without reporting my discovery first?
We're not falling for that old trick. We'll only need to send a report of your death.
Amy, do you remember what I taught you? Strike the enemy true, one by one. You need only worry about protecting yourself.
Aww. You, my friend, earned a subscriber.
Ready?
Ah, no! Just die! Yeah! Wait. Oh, there's more enemies. I didn't notice. Probably gonna die, but no, because you get your. Are you a Taki? You use weapons like Taki.
Try to have some dignity.
I didn't. Oh. I wanna kill her by grab. Yeah. Technically, you don't kill him. You only knock him out, but. Oh, that's a no. Ah! God, no! Stop! But the order of the all that is holy. Stop! Wait, no, side.
Eternal beauty. Try to have have some dignity.
Ah! Oof. Oof. Right, I have to face 4 people. Been streaming for an hour. Oh, no fair! Not Tira! Tira's amazing! Ah! I liked Tira a lot in the SoulCalibur games.
Try to have some dignity. With my blade, I shall forge a new world.
It's over. You don't want anything that...
Amy,
Certainly.
you win.
Raphael,
Amy?
cut that branch!
What the? The snow!
Yeah!
Ah! Yes!
Stupid brat.
Is that all of them?
Ah!
Yes, you did well, Amy. Nobody should follow us, for the time being at least. If it weren't for Amy's quick thinking and skill, we'd be done for. I can't protect her with only a sword.
After crossing the mountains, Raphael and Amy arrived at a citadel in the south of France. To ensure her safety, it occurred to Raphael that she would need a decent home and financial security, so disguising his real name, he became a servant to the wealthily known Dumas.
You do too much for me, Raffi. You are supposed to be my guest, yet it is I who remain in your debt.
You have allowed 2 strangers into your home, Lord Dumas. I am simply returning your kindness.
My servants speak very highly of you, too. You possess great wisdom, quick judgment, and charity. That is why I feel most distressed. Will you not rethink dueling on my behalf?
Certainly not, my lord. I am your sword and staff. I merely wish to protect your honor and name while you are ill. Battle 1. Fight! Have a taste!
Ah! Quickest way to win! Knock him out of the ring! That was easy.
Battle 3. Fight! Real power! You're worthless! Try to have some dignity. Still want more? Let's begin. Aha! No chance. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah!
Very good, Raffi.
Raffi.
Seeing your devotion has made up my mind.
What do you mean, my lord?
Listen, Raffi. I will soon meet my end, and I have no child of my own. It would make me so happy if you would become the heir to my fortune. However, I have one request.
I am overwhelmed by your generosity. What is your request?
That girl, Amy, is it? She is not your daughter, correct? If you are to become my son, you should send her away.
No! No!
As I have said before, she seems to be a great weight around your neck.
I did not expect you to say such a thing. How about we continue this conversation over some tea? I recently managed to obtain some fine, rare chinaware from the East.
Perfect world. I shall toast to the death of those who became. But jeepers, I shall toast to the death of those who come between Amy and I. Raphael became Lord Dumas's adopted son, declaring his relatives he had gone a long journey.
Thank you. How are the lessons going?
Very good, young master. The girl will grow into a fine lady. On his return, my lord will be struck dumb in disbelief. Still...
Raphael, I think I'm more suited to sword practice.
Ah!
Teach me like
Flashback!
you used to?
Amy, you're smart enough to understand. If you want to carve a future for yourself, you need an education and manners.
I know, but you meanie.
Imagine if you unlocked it, that'd be
As
amazing.
you can see, there is still some way to go.
Amy. Can I really offer Amy a bright future like this? I came to this reading room looking for answers, but I'm coming up empty-handed. Ample finances, a safe place, a fine education. Despite the freedom this lifestyle offers, it's not enough. This letter. Report on the evil seed. Could it be? There's no mistaking it.
Good.
This is research on that abominable evil seed. Manifestation? Madness? The evolution of humanity? Interesting.
I just saw Amy. She's grown up.
It all sounds so fantastical. This was written by Scholar of the Future. Who could that be? Soul Edge. A cursed sword that feeds on souls?
Wait, do I have to fight Amy? That's just occurred to me.
Raphael?
Look at her, she's adorable.
I see. An exchange is made for power. Maybe this sword is the key.
What is it, Raphael?
Oh, Amy. Why the long face?
I was waiting for you to come back. I thought maybe you were mad about earlier. I've been scared recently. I never knew what it felt like to have something to lose till I met you.
You have nothing to fear.
No, don't do this to me. I hope I don't have to fight her. That'd be tearing.
Are you in here?
Of course. Here's a thought. How about some hot chocolate for a change?
Oh, and it ends there.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Which one should I do next? Zastelamaus is boring, it's just a whole load of reading. Nightmare. Where's Nightmare? Nightmare. Here we are. I'll go from the start. When nightmares stir, you just lose on like this first level. No need to fear. Nightmare's dead. The end. Happy go lucky.
Appeared in Europe out of nowhere, bound to no state. His endless, indiscriminate slaughter earned him the title, Nightmare. Every night, Nightmare appeared, committing acts so heinous, he soon became a symbol of fear. Still, despite rumors about him spreading like wildfire, his true identity remained a mystery.
I know who it is. It's Segfree. But before he was cursed. Wait, it's after he was cursed. Never mind. Stupid.
It's just a rumor, nothing more.
I don't get it. If he kills everyone, who's there to spread the word about him?
Sounds fishy to me. I never heard any of these rumors when the war was in full swing, or when the plague hit town.
Who's that at this hour? It's always something.
Boy, what's going on? Who goes there?
He's dead.
Perfect. Best screen. 10 out of 10. Who's your least favorite character in the game? Whoa! I would have got it perfect if I wasn't. No. Quality's improved. I like how... Oof. I like how the kick button, he just uses his hand instead of actually his legs. Let's see Nightmare's thing. No, alright then. I wanted to see Nightmare's like soul charge and then what he does, like his like finishing animation.
I thirst.
A Nightmare Unleashed. There was no way of knowing where Nightmare would wander next. However, as long as there is great power to be had, there will always be people eager to harness it for their own purpose. Whether good or evil, plotting an insurrection against those in power, a feudal lord approached Nightmare with a plan in mind.
So you are Nightmare. Could you perhaps lend us your power? Please, our tyrannical ruler must be stopped. Wait. What is it you seek? Money? Glory? What are you going to do?
Stand strong. Protect the Lord.
Well, I think he's gonna die. Judging by Nightmare, they're probably gonna die.
Shall we?
Taste a sword of despair. Never shall you wake.
Shall we? You're finished good.
Bye, have a beautiful time. I thought he went flying. You welfare wannabe? Wait, you didn't die?
Help me!
Give me your soul.
Oof, he dead. Whip. How's the quality and am I too loud? How's the quality and all that? Anyone who thought that Zero Night would listen to their pleas was very, very much mistaken. In time, Nightmare chose Castle as his base. From there, he began killing all and sundry indiscriminate, eventually sparking conflict with a neighboring kingdom in the process. I do not know how to pronounce that. Austrian-Heinsberg, I think that's pronounced. Austrian-Heinsberg, I don't. 10 out of 10.
Ostrheinsberg Castle.
Ostrheinsberg, thank you.
Is that really where he dwells? Bandits likely ransacked the place. Probably nothing of value left. Keep your voices down. We've lost too many soldiers around these parts. Huh?
You're about to lose some more.
It's him! How dare you haunt our lands? Haven't you?
Just, why don't you just run? Instead of being, oh, let's fight, just run. That'd be smarter.
A sword of despair.
Oof. That was fun. Any more? I think there was one more. No? Yeah. Cervantes wannabe! Ah! Oh, you nightmare, you missed. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da.
He's too strong. Retreat! Retreat!
More! Give me your souls!
The Covenant Shield. Nightmare's thirst for bloodshed knew no bounds. The Azure Knight and his army of mutated beings continued their savagery of gathering souls until the reign of terror had all but consumed Europe. At Nightmare's side throughout were his loyal band of associates, his so-called Covenant Shield, and none could have guessed at his true intention. Oh God, no!
More egregious by the day.
What if he is? His cruelty is a feast for the eyes.
But all that killing for killing's sake? What could he hope to achieve?
Even
I haven't played much of Talon.
He no doubt needs plenty of souls. His appetite is insatiable.
I'm starting to doubt this is about resurrection.
What? We have intruders? The leader steps onto the stage.
Is he still not satisfied?
Keep your nonsense to yourself. We look forward to seeing you in...
Wait, why hasn't Nightmare killed him? That's my question. Wait, is this the part where we're getting the killing? Speaking of Talon, here's a wielder. Here we go. This should kill her. Yeah, let's see his new, like his victory animation.
This nightmare shall consume you.
Not my favorite. Voldo! We have a Voldo!
Never shall you wake. Hand over.
Tira again! Tira! Ah! grab her! You savage! Just hit her! Nailed it! You win! Ba ba da ba da 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 da.
Still not enough.
Soul Seeker. Orange Joint Boy was attacked suddenly by the evil organization, a secret group intent on ridding the world of demons. So powerful was Nightmare's strength by this point, the organization had now considered him their utmost priority. Upon declaring a state of emergency, they swiftly sent in their leader, but with Nightmare's craving for ever more powerful souls at its zenith, this latest development played directly into his hands.
We have to stop it, here and now. It's Soul Edge. Maintain your focus. He is but one enemy.
Did you open like dominoes?
You monster! We cannot lose. Go!
Jeepers!
This nightmare shall consume you.
Yeah, we've done it. We've done that song and dance before. I love that dude. I love that drill move. That drill move is my favorite. I don't even know what I just did. I'm watching that on the replay.
This nightmare shall consume you.
Siegfried, I'm the one who pierced my body and took my life. End my suffering.
Father, I shall have revenge. souls. With them, all your wishes will come true. Call me back from hell. More souls. That's my boy, Siegfried. I need more souls.
This is the end.
Was none other than a young man whose mind was warped by the sweet words of the sword. As its puppet, he relentlessly harvests souls, and once he gathers enough, the soul edge will be.
Sometimes that knowledge is useful.
Soon, Father.
So that's how the sword got upgraded into its like newer, strongest form.
The warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched
into the names of history, in the books of history. Blah 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 blah. Now who's next on the list? Siegfried. Or we could try Talon. We could try. Now, who should I do next? One question is, what's Siegfried? Alright. Mike, one question for me is, what's the deal with like the Azrael magic dude and Gold?
Azure Knight, previously known as Nightmare, the former wielder of Soul Edge, who brought the world to its knees.
Wait, former?
In truth, he was first a knight named Siegfried. After killing his father by accident, Siegfried fell into a deep denial, which eventually twisted into a desire for revenge against his father's imaginary killer. To enact his revenge, he needed power, which led him to Soul Edge. Turned into the sword's puppet, he became Nightmare, until losing in battle to Killick. When the sword was shattered, Siegfried found himself awoken from the strange spell.
Oh, so this is a continuation after the main story.
Freed from Soul Edge's grasp, he now had to face
I'll find that out. After this, I'm gonna do goals.
Killed his father. On the ground to his side lay the shattered of Soul Edge.
So, say this storyline here is after the main story, correct?
Father, what have I done? The feel of my sword as it thrust into his body. I remember it all. Father, forgive me. From the moment I held Soul Edge, I began harvesting souls. The sword warped my mind.
Ooh.
How many people have I killed?
This is gonna be fun.
Too great. I want to peel my skin off. I want to escape myself.
You're under control by the sword. It's not your fault. But Beneath fate's thumb, unable to cope with the weight of his crimes, Siegfried tried to abandon what was left of Soul Edge. However, the evil sword was so closely tied to his fate it would not relinquish him from its grasp so easily. I am gonna charge my iPad because if it dies, I won't be able to see the chat, and if something goes wrong, I won't know what's happening. Come on, Cord, where are you? There you are. Now, get into my iPad so you can charge. Come on. In. Right, where were we? His cruel reign as a nightmare was not forgotten by any means, and one after the other, warriors began to appear before him, intent on taking their revenge.
The Knight of the Great Sword. You are Nightmare, correct? Answer me! Can you not speak?
I can. I'm Nightmare.
You make me sick! My comrades deserved better than that brutal death at your hand! You shall die here this day! Revenge shall be mine!
I can't help but feel bad for Siegfried. I mean...
Battle 1. Fight! Ready? Kill!
Doesn't he have totally different clothing though? Alright. See ya. Stream will be here after you leave. I think. Yeah.
How long must this go on for? Will I ever be free of this nightmare?
Wandering aimlessly, Siegfried ended up crossing swords with a woman who declared that she must destroy Soul Edge. Though she claimed, "It's Sophitia!" Though she claimed, "This is the end of Sophitia's round!" Though she claimed, "Da da 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 da." It's Sophitia!
The evil is still present?
I'd forgotten what it was like to feel so at ease.
Who are you?
Sorry, but you have my gratitude. Leave Soul Edge to me.
Who's still here?
No, wait!
Soul Edge. Even reduced to shattered shards, it emanates evil. If I don't do something, it will corrupt the area with its wickedness. Or still, someone could come here and try to resurrect it. I may never be able to pay for my sins. for their evil can never be expunged. However, I may be able to atone to an extent. If I could ensure that Soul Edge never wreaks havoc again. Yes, that's the only hope I have. I must do it with my own two hands. Can I ever truly atone?
Vowing to atone. Soul Edge could not be scratched, let alone broken by a normal weapon. To ensure the sword would never again fall into the hands of another, Segfu decided it would be needed to steal away somewhere in total isolation. However, such place would not easily be found.
Nightmare. And what?
Yes. It is I, Nightmare. Exact your revenge.
I need not your permission. Prepare to die.
However, I cannot die yet.
Battle 1. Fight!
This ends. Let's do this.
Battle 2. Fight!
This ends. I am myself and nothing else. I will not submit to that living nightmare again. My crimes weigh heavy on my soul.
Not all who stood in Nightmare's way were hell-bent on revenge. Some warped souls appeared, drawn to the evil of the Soul Edge, though it was a Nightmare's goal to deal with these twisted individuals. Neither were they types whom he could reason with.
I smell you. I smell you. So sweet. The scent of Soul Edge.
Still, I attract the malfested like flies to dung.
But I'm confused. You're undoubtedly Nightmare. You have Soul Edge hidden on your person. Yet, you appear so weak. Wait a moment. Do you know how it is I know you're Nightmare?
Alas, I have no idea.
It's because I was a malfested who worked under you, you fool! You weren't easy to find.
The nightmare you seek is no more.
So it seems. How about I crush you like the worm you are, and become the next Nightmare?
with me.
Let's do this.
Battle 2. Fight!
This ends now. Time to end this. Let's do this. Taste the power of my sword. I'd hoped I wouldn't have to rely on this strength.
Battle 3. Fight!
Woo!
The Malfested are appearing more and more. Could it be that Soul Edge is getting stronger? I refuse to give up. I'll do whatever it takes. There must be some way. That's it. That sword that pierced Nightmare, I mean me, and shattered Soul Edge. If I had that.
Is that how that turned into that big crystal sword thingy?
Who calls to me? What's going on? I can hear a voice from afar. It cannot be, can it? The sword that destroyed Soul Edge. It calls for help, I think. What? It's trapped inside the cursed sword? Take Soul Edge in hand? My hand. It's shaking. If I grip Soul Edge, I might become Nightmare again. I must stay strong. There is no other way. It's that sword. You wish for me to hold you?
Stop right there. I shall not allow it.
Are you Soul Edge?
Just a little more, and this power will be mine.
Your reign of terror ends here.
You pitiful puppet. Submit to me. Obey my will.
Cool.
Let's do this. Taste the power of my sword. Die already!
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yes! I wasn't thinking I would win. Oh God.
You'll never enslave me again. Let's do this. Taste the power of my sword. We'll finish this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Come on, come on, come on. No!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Now it's White Nightmare. God damn it! No!
Taste the power of my sword. I will finish this. Let's do this.
Yes!
Did I do it? My strength fails me. Is this the end for me? But if the sword's power is unleashed someday, that time, it will come.
Siegfried's battle with his nightmares raged on. No one knows of his sacrifice. However, if there was ever one who could prevent the resurrection of the cursed sword, it would be Siegfried. He who dashed Soul Edge's hopes of devouring SoulCalibur. The Aval organization is something of a legend. Long ago, the king of a knightly order took up the spirit sword to confront the wielder of the cursed sword. Lurking in history's shadows, the secret society has persisted through the ages. Their mission has been to find the lost spirit sword and bestow it upon their future king, while preventing those that they called outsiders from wreaking havoc upon the world. Grow, a young man blessed with a cool head and magnificent fighting skills, became leader of the organization's punitive force. They sent him on a mission to hunt down and kill the Wreaker of Chaos, the Azure Knight. However, his entire force was destroyed, and he was dealt a nearly mortal wound.
You are so fragile, so weak.
Damn you, outsider!
Submit your soul to me.
Never! You have not defeated me yet! Am I dead? Kill anyone still alive. My soul, it is being taken over.
He's being consumed by an evil force. There's no use in letting him live as a hideous monster. Perhaps I could kill two birds by having him fight that outsider I already experimented on. He's being held around front.
you here?
Bravo! Magnificent! You've done well to return to your senses. Dear Gro, you fascinate me!
I was battling the Azure Knight.
And you failed. Without my aid, you would be dead now.
What of the Azure Knight?
I could not defeat him. It took my all simply to bring you back with me. He's a malevolent king and wields the cursed sword. It would not have ended well for me.
Blast. Could we assemble a new punitive force?
You wish to challenge him again? So loyal to the organization and the cause! The extermination of outsiders indeed! Sacrificing everything, even your life, to achieve the organization's objective! Is it because of the hatred you bear for the outsiders? Those fiends who took your family, friends, and home?
They are evil. All outsiders must perish. The deaths of my brothers shall not be in vain.
Of course! How could it be otherwise? That's who you are! And so you must be cursed by fate! Oh, the tragedy! The drama is palpable!
What do you mean? My arm!
Have you not realized what has become of you yet?
No! It cannot be!
It can, and it is! Your body is now partly infected by the power of the outsiders you so despise!
But
tell me, how does it feel having within you the very same power that robbed you of all you hold dear?
An
An outsider? Such despair, yet such hatred too. But fear not. If you had lost your senses and been consumed by the monster within, I'd have disposed of you. But that did not happen. You are not the fiend you think you are. You are still human. For now. You wish to die though your life was saved? Well, that certainly aligns with the organization's belief of eradicating outsiders, those who've rejected humanity, and as such, you should die. But why not see this as an opportunity? The great power you've gained will aid your mission to fulfill that belief.
You think I should use this power? Though it is a sin even for me to be alive? What foolishness. Such an act would betray the very organization I serve.
But you could use that power to give you the strength you need to defeat the Azure Knight. Is that not so?
What is this?
A gift. When mending your armor, I modified it to help suppress the evil within you. It should ease your burden at least a little. Of course, in the end, what you decide to do is up to you. But fear not. I shall not report anything to the organization.
You have done too much for me.
Not at all. I love humans, especially ones such as yourself who are tossed about by emotion and reason.
A visit from a friend. With the help of Azrael, Grow was brought back by the brink of death. I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours.
Grow, you made it back alive.
Curtis, what do you want?
How can you be so cold to a friend coming to check on your well-being?
It hardly seems someone in your position would come simply for that.
Though I number among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body, I can still make time to visit an old friend.
Just tell me what you want.
Your impatience is unbecoming. Still, you're as shrewd as ever. I have a new mission for you.
To defeat the Azure Knight?
Unfortunately, a different one of the 12 is in charge of that particular matter. Even you, the strongest of the 12, were unable to defeat the Azure Knight. We need to try other means than brute force.
Since I failed my mission, I assumed my seat was forfeit.
While some among the 12 wish it to be so, this mission is designed to convince them otherwise. In other words, this is a chance to rise from the ashes. I shall accompany you as an observer.
Any mission to subdue outsiders, I shall do. I care not for my seat in the 12.
Come now. I wish to lead you together with the organization. It's a selfish wish, admittedly, but you must assist me.
Stubborn as ever.
Well, some have always been too stubborn to respond to anything but greater stubbornness.
Do as you please.
That I shall. And accordingly, before I reveal more of the mission, I want to make sure you have not gone soft. Let us step outside.
Battle 1. Fight! Take it!
No mercy!
Take it! Battle 2. Fight! Despair!
Going in.
Assault coming! Despair! Take it! Deploy! Leave! Leave! Battle 3. Fight! Take this! Deploy! Leave! Leave! Bring up!
I won.
Kill him.
Careful now. I see your time in recovery did not rid you of your mercilessness. Do you wish me dead?
Forgive me. That voice. It is the same evil voice from before. My fate is sealed.
Fear not. You are not back to your formal self yet. How is the wound from the Azure Knight?
Though not fully healed, it will not interfere with my mission.
Is that so? Always trying to put on a brave front. Well, I concede defeat. Your wound must not be so serious after all. Are you done? Yes. Sorry it took so long.
And what is the intelligence chief doing here? I would expect you to have better things to do as one of the 12.
Crow, do not speak to our master in such a tone.
No matter. It is true I am free enough to see my two pupils. Moreover, I have information about the mission.
Then say what you have to say, and be quick about it.
Very well, I shall be brief. We have located a branch of the ancient outsider group, Feegle Systems. Grow, you will initiate a surprise attack and destroy the outsiders quickly. That is all.
Understood.
No mission I have ever accompanied you on goes smoothly. Indeed, the trouble you find yourself in goes beyond bad luck. Hopefully, this time will be different. Matter of days, there have been floods, landslides, earthquakes, forest fires, and now merchants assailed by bandits. It's a perfect storm of trouble. You really were born under an unlucky star. What should we do? We're on a mission.
They're beyond our jurisdiction. Still, I assume no matter what I say, you will still try to help, no? If so, let us make it quick.
You wish to use me as an excuse? How unfair.
Thank you so much for your help. Take this as thanks.
We need no thanks.
Certainly.
We have wasted enough time.
Wait, before we proceed...
What is it?
When I fought you, something bothered me. And seeing you fight those bandits confirmed my suspicions. Your arm. What are you hiding? I heard that Aswell saved you. What did he do to you?
He simply healed my arm. You know how skilled he is with such things.
Indeed. However, is there not more to it than that? You're either trying to protect your arm, or you fear something about it. Aswell created that armor too, did he not?
He did. It is simply that my arm still hurts from the Azure Knight. There is nothing to fear.
This is my opinion and nothing more, but I can tell you because I trust you. Aswell is as qualified to number among the 12 as you and I, but he is dangerous. Joining the 12 requires the approval of more than half its members. You and I were both recommended by the Masters before being approved. It was the same with Aswell, but he has no loyalty to the organization. Of course, the organization has its factions. There are radicals such as you who wish to exterminate outsiders above all else. And there is the old guard who consider coexistence an option. Still, all are loyal to the organization. All except Aswell. He acts with his own motives, and I believe it is only a matter of time before he revolts.
Knowing him, it is certainly possible.
Aswell seems to have taken an interest in you. If he is using you to fulfill some purpose, he could have done something to your arm.
Indeed. Even if that is so, what reason would there be to give me such abominable power? Do not worry yourself. I have no recollection of him doing anything untoward. That wound simply hurts.
Is that the absolute truth? Ever have you been cursed with bad luck and the propensity to get mixed up in trouble? I'm concerned. That is all.
Do not know. It is the truth.
Why are you lying?
Then I am relieved.
It's 6:26 p.m. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I'm gonna leave this stream here. I'm gonna start streaming from now on because it's easy and fun. And yeah, this is the game sale signing off. Enjoy your day /night/evening/afternoon, wherever you are. Goodbye.